Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about yet another loser getting caught cheating. Now, we've made videos talking about different instances of this happening before, but it seems like every single week there's like a new one of these COD kitties getting caught cheating, right? And they do it in the worst way possible, right? Like they turn their stream on and they accidentally stream themselves cheating, which, I mean, if we're being honest, like you gotta be a complete moron to stream yourself cheating in the first place. Like people can clearly tell when somebody's, I think at least, you can tell when someone's good at the game and when they're cheating. You know, if you got some guy dropping 100 kills, but like the gameplay looks normal or whatever, yeah, that's right. But like if you got a guy who's like aiming at people through walls and scanning them, like at that point, bro, you're just telling the whole world you're a loser. But the gravity of this situation is actually much more important because this is a top ranked player. This is another one of these people playing competitive Call of Duty cheating, which we just covered like a week ago in another video, one of these guys getting caught cheating in competitive COD and basically ruining his whole career too. So this is like a common thing going on in Call of Duty, which is actually really funny because a few months ago, Call of Duty, you know, they were hyping up this Ricochet anti-cheat that they introduced to Call of Duty, which from my, like what I remember is a kernel level anti-cheat system that they developed for Call of Duty. And it's like, is it working? Like what's going on here? Because I mean, these guys are getting caught left, right, and center, and they're not getting caught by the anti-cheat. They're getting caught because they're too stupid and they accidentally like show it on stream. So today we're taking a look at the number 2 ranked player on Vanguard by the name of Plehx, okay? So Plehx here is real good at Call of Duty, right? This fucking loser worked his way to the top of COD by, you know, being really good at the video game. Got all the way up to number 2 in Vanguard, which, by the way, is very impressive, because if you're like a top-ranked player in Call of Duty, not only can you build like a very legitimate, respectable streaming career, but you have the opportunity to play for money. You know what I mean? You can do competitive games, you can do your wagers and stuff like that on game battles, but you can also play in like legit, actual like pro-am tournaments and like play-in tournaments and stuff like that. There's people whose names you've never even heard who legitimately make a living playing Call of Duty, right? And not just because, you know, they don't stream on Twitch or whatever, but because they just literally play competitively, and that's what they do. So this guy's the number 2 ranked player, okay? There's one better player in Vanguard than him, and I guess we're about to find out why.
I picked up a fucking pistol, bro.
Damn, I'm shutting that kid, cutie. Yo, credit. Damn, why does my game always crash and shit? Credit. Damn, why does my game always crash and shit?
That's not you, my bad.
Dude, you just got me killed. Nice one, Gardo. Nice one kill.
My
Your
bad.
teammate, bro.
Love that.
My god.
Fuck.
Oh, on me.
Video. Yep.
Alright, so honestly, the funniest part about all of this, every time that it happens, right? Every time one of these fucking losers accidentally streams their cheats, they don't know how to act anymore, bro. They literally lose all composure right there. They'll go from being lively and like interacting with their chat or talking to their teammates or whatever it may be, right? To just being fucking dead silent. Like the moment they know they get caught, it's always some bullshit. They're always like, oh man, why is my game always glitching, bro? Why is my game always bugging out? Like, nah, bro, everyone knows what you're fucking doing. That's not a glitch. From my 12 years of Call of Duty experience, I can tell you right now, there's no glitch that's ever been in COD where, you know, it's just big fucking red outlines of the characters through the walls, you know what I mean? That is not a glitch, my man. That's not no score streak, that ain't no bug, bro. Like, you just got caught, and it's fucking hilarious. So clips like this have actually sparked like a pretty massive debate in the Call of Duty community on how to fix this, because it is a legitimate issue. Like I said, it seems like every single week, there's another example of one of these kids getting caught cheating in pro Call of Duty or competitive Call of Duty or whatever you want to call it, you know, and ruining their careers pretty much live on stream. It blows up over on Twitter. I make a video about it. Other people make videos about it. And it's gotten to the point that people are wondering how to fix it, right? Well, obviously the Ricochet anti-cheat is not stopping this shit because these people are getting away with it until they get caught on stream and the anti-cheat's not kicking in and banning them or anything. I've seen all kinds of solutions be proposed, right? From banning keyboard and mouse on the consoles to turning off crossplay between PC and consoles, because unfortunately it appears like the majority of the time that people get caught cheating like this, they're playing on PC, right? Because obviously it's a lot easier to cheat on PC. I mean, you can get things like Cronus Max and whatever for like PlayStation and Xbox, but on PC, you literally just go download some cheats off the internet and install it, and it's ready to go. And that's the sad reality of how easy it is to be a fucking loser, right? To just be the lowest of the low. And I know that you may not think, oh, Optimus, it's really not that big of a deal, bro. He's cheating in a video game. who cares? Yeah, it becomes a little bit big of a deal when you're the #2 ranked player in the world and you actually play competitively, you're playing for money. At that point, you're cheating people out of fucking money, okay? And you might think that the people who play competitive COD are losers or they're nerds or whatever it is, but consider the fact that once again, a lot of these people are earning legitimate livings playing this game. They're making enough money to have a fucking living from it, right? And then you have douchebags like this who are very clearly just stealing money from them. And yeah, I call it stealing money because these people are playing legit trying to get their fucking money up. And you got Plehxify on the other team, right? You got Plexi coming in with his fucking wall hacks, cheating you out of the game because he fucking sucks and he's not good enough to actually compete with you. And he's the one getting the money for it. He's the #2 ranked player in the world because of it. And you're telling me that's not cheating people out of their money? You gotta think these people are spending money out of their pocket in like wager matches and shit like that just for this loser to come through and take it because, oh, I'm the #2 ranked player in the world, bro. I got wall hacks. Like, it's literally so embarrassing. I don't get why people keep doing this. Like, if you're gonna stream, just fucking stream the game, bro. That's really all it takes. Either you're good enough that people will naturally want to watch you and you can make a living that way, or you're just funny / entertaining in some way and people want to watch you because of that. When you look at a lot of the people who make livings in video games, they don't even necessarily have to be good at the game, bro. People just tune in because of the personality and shit. You could easily do that if you're not a weirdo. And I think another really like underrated reason that people don't realize why this is also so scummy is because some of them do end up streaming, right? And they'll go on Twitch and they show people them playing and everyone starts to think like, hey, this guy's the #2 player in the world. These guys are basically selling like high tier gameplay as like a product to their audience, and it turns out that it's just fraudulent the entire way around. So I think that that's also really scummy, and like just to think about that, that's so embarrassing, man. Like, why would you want to put yourself through this situation? You know, even like risking getting caught. I mean, I would have like a constant anxiety about that. Do you guys not feel anything for this? Do you not feel like fucking weirdos for having to cheat in video games like this? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, this is something that was never really a big problem back when I was getting into games like this, bro. So my first Call of Duty multiplayer was actually Black Ops 1 all the way back in 2010 for the PlayStation 3. And I was horrible at Call of Duty for a couple years, right? And once I eventually got like okay at the game, I started to realize like the whole process of that was actually what was so fun about playing Call of Duty. Back in BO2 when I was finally getting the hang of everything and I could actually kill the people like shit talking me in lobbies. That was the fun of it, man. Like, yeah, you suck at the game when you first start. That doesn't mean you go and start fucking cheating and ruining the fun for everybody else because you can't get good. And there's a clear difference between like reverse boosting and things like that. I mean, you can consider it cheating in like the least significant way, but it's nothing like this. These guys are actually ruining the fucking game. Part of the problem with Call of Duty's matchmaking at this point is there's so much skill-based matchmaking that if you're legitimately good at the game, you can just get paired up against losers like this who are using wall hacks and all this other shit, even though just because you're good at the game, you're basically punished by playing against these weirdos who have to, you know, cheat in the video game to even be good. Like, let's keep it a $150 here. Do you really think this guy would be the #2 ranked Vanguard player in the world if he did not have these cheats? This guy looks like he could probably not even keep a 1 KD if this guy didn't have some fucking cheats on his account. So are you really thinking he's gonna be this good if he didn't have this? Like, it's just so weird to me that they go to these extents to just cover up the fact that they're not good at the game. Like, yeah, it's okay, bro. It's not meant for everybody, okay? There is just as much importance in being the dog shit idiot that everyone gets to stomp out in the lobby as there is to being the good player. But instead of actually working to become a good player and just playing the game and naturally getting better, you had to go swipe mommy's credit card on some cheat website to get a client to help you be better at the game. Like, you should be embarrassed. And this is the type of shit ruining online games, bro. Like, you know how many people have probably quit playing Call of Duty because they constantly run into cheaters and there's just nothing that they can fucking do? Either than A, get aimbotted and wall hacked, or B, just get cheats themselves to contest. Like, it's kind of sad that it gets to that point. You can't even enjoy your favorite franchises anymore and just get home from a hard day's work and play some fucking video games anymore. You gotta worry about some weirdo like this who went and downloaded something on their computer because they wanted to be good at a video game they suck at. Like, I don't know, man. It could never be me. That's all I'm saying. Like, not only are you a moron for having to download a cheat in the first place, but you gotta have like 50 IQ points deducted deducted from your total for literally streaming yourself cheating. Like, even if you thought it was gonna hide the cheats or whatever off your screen, it doesn't matter, bro. To even put yourself in that position, you gotta just be a complete dum-dum. So then, to make things worse, this moron came out with probably the worst and fakest apology I've ever heard for anything. Now I'm gonna just leave it up on the screen here. It's pretty long and I'm not gonna read through it. This guy just completely bullshitted this. I mean, if you want to pause it and watch it and see what he says, I guess that's your choice. I mean, you're definitely not missing anything not reading this. It's basically just bullshit, man. And then he goes on to say that he achieved rank 2 in the game legitimately without hacks, and said he could prove it with the purchase receipts of the hacks, which he then showed to people. So this moron just publicly admits to everybody that he ended up hacking. Like, there's just no excuse. You bought this and, like, you knew what you were doing, bro. Like, there's just no getting away from it. You knew exactly what you were doing here. You can't sit here and lie anymore, bro. Like, you got caught red-handed. It's over for you, bro. Like, you can't justify what you did. It's just game over for you. Everybody already knows that you're a fucking hacker. From what I'm hearing, Call of Duty has already banned this guy and removed him from all of the leaderboards. So it's pretty much over for Plehxify here. Like, you got caught cheating, you got caught, you admitted to it, and just, like, showed the receipts. Like, you just fucked up, bro. Yeah, another cheater got caught in Call of Duty. What a surprise at this point, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these top players were actually cheaters, man. I mean, this is the number 2 player in the world, apparently, so at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if number 1, number 5, number 47, all of them just started coming out as cheaters. It wouldn't blow my mind at all, man. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @subtooptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, downloading cheats because I need them to help me play the game. And signing out.